And tonight we are continuing our Black History Month celebrations. Now there's one person in our community who goes by the name Cathy Brown. She definitely shines bright in the way that she gives back. More importantly, she has made it a priority to educate our community surrounding the topic of cancer across the last 2 decades. Here's a closer look at Cathy in our latest Black History Month feature.
I'm a very caring person, and that C word scares everybody. Cancer. You mentioned the C word, oh, people just get hysterical.
Cathy Brown has served in our community for more than 2 decades. In that time, she created the Purple Tea Coalition.
The purple tea, that's my baby.
The color purple for passion. At those conventions, a sea of that color at tea time, what started with 45 people has quickly grown to, on average, 350 people.
I must stay where I am. I'm going to continue to work toward breast cancer.
The goal of Purple Tea, to educate and provide resources surrounding cancer, specifically breaking any stigmas when it comes to the Black community.
Most African American people don't like to talk about. We was taught and brought up, whatever happened, you don't tell people what's going on. But that's the wrong attitude. If you talk about it, somebody else is going through some of the same problem you did, but if they would have known it, they could have got help.
Cathy and her close friend Ollie started it all after Ollie was diagnosed with breast cancer more than 2 decades ago.
She had her breast removed, and she came back and she said, I want to do something positive here in Rockford, especially the west side. A lot of people don't have money to go to get a breast exam.
Years later, her work meant even more after Cathy herself was diagnosed twice with breast cancer.
I got a call saying, when you come back, make an appointment. We got your test result back. I didn't get nervous, I didn't get scared.
Thankfully, she beat the disease, but things changed when her good friend Annie was also diagnosed.
Cancer was all in her body, 80%. And I didn't know it. She said they giving her a week to live. And she acted like it's nothing. I said, well, maybe she has a reason to. I was devastated.
Annie passed away after cancer consumed her body.
And it motivated me more to be there for somebody else.
That motivation continued, and to this day, she plays a role in providing resources for our community. But a unique nugget of Cathy's story, she makes it a priority to never miss a Black person's funeral in Rockford.
It's the love I have for people. Some of them, the families I know, some of them I don't.
She tells me she volunteers at nearly 5 funerals a week.
Some of the churches doesn't have greeters. Some of the churches does not have ushers.
To Cathy, Black history is more than just a month. She grew up in Mississippi before moving to Rockford at the age of 18.
Black history down there, it was every day. It wasn't a certain day of the year that you want to celebrate.
And when it comes to the place she's called home for the last 5 decades, she wants to see change.
In the school should be taught what Black history is all about. God treat everybody the same. He is responsible for all of us being here. To him, there is no color.
And she always gives the same piece of advice to our community.
Don't get discouraged. If you don't know God, get to know him.
And Cathy hopes to have 500 people at the event this year and also hopes to have even more events in the near future. And we're less than 2 months away from the next Purple Tea. This year they're focusing on the subject of lung cancer. Everyone is invited, and the best part for you, it's all free. Now we have these details on your screen right now. It's the 21st Purple Tea gathering. It's taking place on April 11th at the Tabala Event Center. Make sure to come say hi to Cathy. She's great. And of course, if you have any questions, you can call the number on your screen.